Drop it.
Guess you're the sole survivor. There. Don't be scared. Head to the stadium. You'll be safe there. It's that way. You're upset. And nothing, Paimon. Yeah, you're right. The latest intel said the children of Echoes need support.
Bring it!
These warriors are struggling. Quick, let's help them!
It's time to sleep. Oh, the forge! Gross. Cold.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
As one with wind and cloud.
An oversight on my part. Oh. The tides beckon. Settle down.
Shower me with the...
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
This is the second time you've had to come to our rescue. I'm a little ashamed. Thanks to your efforts last time, we managed to fend off the abyss here, even after what... But at this point...
Yeah, everyone...
All right, time to evacuate. There's a volunteer unit here too. For anyone who still wants... Those, as of this moment, the children of Echoes are... Now then, anyone who wishes to keep fighting, show me how serious you are. Did I not make myself clear?
But if Natlan is destroyed, will there still be a home for us to return to?
If anyone wants...
Very well. For Nat...
For Nat...
You heard them. This means we'll all be going to support the...
Great! Well, you all...
Don't worry. It'll be just like another Night Warden war. We'll force the Abyss back if it's the last thing we do.
Huh?
That's over towards people of the Springs territory. From what I've...
Then let's head over and check on them! What the? Paimon can't believe it!
Bring it!
Too darn strong, our attacks are useless! Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the Abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters! The next wave will be here soon! We need to get out of here! Let's check the area for survivors and... There's just one battle report left, and it gives a long list of places where the dangerous substance has been dropped. This is the first report we've had, but there's nothing we can do about that. Our priority is to get to the... even if we don't find...
All right.
This war's getting too much for my mistake. Okay, let's do this! Oh, thank goodness, those people are still standing!
Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive!
Silence!
Move out! You've got to get out of here! Still no luck, huh? What on earth are these things? How are they invulnerable?
Yeah, at least with regular abyssal pylons, anyone with a vision can destroy them. But this thing, no one's seen anything. It's like a part of that sky demon's body or something. Whatever it is, it seems like it can spawn abyssal pylons, and with them, a never-ending stream.
At this point, retreat looks like our best option. The stadium is our only hope. That's where the sacred flame is, which seems the Pyro Archon is guarding the flame. As long as that can...
What's this?
Water, and some snacks. You look like you need it. I'm guessing you've been supporting the fight all over the map? We got enough people to hold our own here. And it's high time you took a break.
It's true. We've been fighting pretty much non-stop. Traveler, you must be exhausted. What do you think? What is it? Oh, you're right. Well, then guess we'd better... it's your decision. If you want to set up...
All right.
Oh no, the monsters have already stormed in!
Oh, it's you guys. Things are bad here. Something fell out of the sky that's impervious to our attacks.
It's a good thing you did, otherwise we might not have made it in time.
Kachina, he and I can deal with the remaining monsters and abyssal pylons. You should go catch up with the rest of the group. before your parents start worrying about you.
Stay safe, Kachina.
Come on, let's get this.
Wind Strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Settle down. Silence.
All right.
Wind Strider.
Time to shine.
Be sanctified.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Shower me with praise.
Never again.
The show begins.
Bring it!
Settle down.
Strike a bomb.
Yep, that's everyone. And no more casualties by the look of things. Yeah, this is, good. We can evacuate. I appreciate your help. How are things out there? Pretty dire, I bet. Some of the things I've seen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them out of my mind. Or I've never witnessed a full-scale abyss invasion before. I mean, I'd heard stories about the sky being painted black, but I always thought that was... Mavuika has witnessed this all before, so she knew better than anyone the terror and...
Yeah, and despite that, she's still facing it head-on.
We've had to abandon our homes and chase the dying light of day. And maybe the only time we'll see the dawn again is in our dreams. But as long as there's even a sliver of hope, I am not gonna get... We should catch up... Bring it!
Chaska's tribe?
But how, right? Everyone's struggling just to defend themselves. There is no spare manpower. At this rate, it won't be long before even the stadium is indefensible. And with everyone congregating at the stadium, the Abyss forces will start converging there, too. Then there'll be a battle on a scale much larger than anything. On the bright side, at least my old injuries aren't playing up at the moment. Means I can actually join in with the fight.
The crux of the issue is that the heart of the Abyss itself has joined the invasion. That's a power we just can't match. I have every faith in the courage of our people. The Natlanese will never give in to despair. But still...
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say. Yeah, Paimon sure is getting tired from all this flying, but it doesn't matter. Wherever you go, Paimon's going too. Yep, we'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. If there was ever a time to push ourselves to... Wait, over there! It's Chaska and Koichi!
Traveler! Over here! Hurry!
Shower me with threat!
The wind knows me.
Let the world come alive!
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Bow your head.
All right.
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
Please, sit. How's that, Koichi?
Koichi?
Chaska. I used to think I was the younger sibling, but I always felt like it was my job to... I guess I was...
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. The abyssal contamination is gone now.
I was always nagging you to slow down. I worried about you. The fact that we became family was another miracle. But with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like...
No, absolutely not. All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. And I feel terrible. It might take me some time.
It's okay, You keep forging ahead, never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings, because that's who you are. And that...
Koichi!
Koichi? Chaska? was that just now? It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then a split second later, Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up losing herself. But this time she wrestled back control. If only we were faster! We could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before. Wait, what's happening to Chaska?
How unfair life can be. She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one. But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. If she could rise above the layers of pain, and maybe the glorious light of the sun, or maybe a dark, empty void. My life's suffering shall be my epitaph, to remember the pain I endured, and finally
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer. Please. I still have more important things to do.
Of course. We are grateful for her service.
Yes. She served. I'm sorry, Chaska.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one going through this right now. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And in my heart, if we want to honor what she stood for, not to mention her sacrifice...
Time for this war to...
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time. Dang it!
Everyone, are you ready? A bitter war lies ahead. Our victory begins in each of your minds. So, may no further lives be lost, and no one else may to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast and celebrate. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism. For at last, his wish is
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come!
We unite as one!
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing. Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame!
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
We'll come with you.
Paimon, Traveler. I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counter...
Probably best not to think about that.
Not really. But now's not the time to deal with it. In the spirit, the conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character and make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
All right, let's go show the... Strike a pose!
Fallen leaves, adorn... Silence! Burn that land! The time beckons.
Bring it!
Wind straddle! Bow your head.
What the...
Silence!
Whoa, what's that? Aerial support from mavuika? Look how powerful she is now. It's borderline unfair.
Use my power to destroy the abyss tumors.
Got it! Thanks for the backup! Strike a pose!
Wind strike.
Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head!
Sorry, Mualani. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool!
Not great for your eyesight, though.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Ugh, Ahal's coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
Done.
Thank you, mavuika.
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell. Vengeance for Koichi.
As one with wind and cloud! Let the mighty be humbled!
Letting brave
One with nature. Settle down.
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Silence.
All right. Kachina, over here! I'll send you up, it'll be quicker!
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Roron! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous! You're back!
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up! I'm ready to push through a whole army of monsters! Everyone! Justice now off the table! So charge! Let's give them everything we've got!
The Children of Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
All good here at the people of the... Masters of the Night Wind are all...
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already in...
No need.
Already? But you were just at the state...
Yeah, well, you haven't.
Oh! Fair enough. Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty? Your home's a long ways away from the state. Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from Verisa. She says there's... Yeah! Their only game plan was to outnumber us, and that ain't gonna work now that we have the Ode of Resurrection on our side! We ain't gonna let them get away with that!
More abyss tumors. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
All right, this is the
Clouds high. The birds call.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
The tides beckon. Silence!
Let the world collide!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind strike! Settle down! Silence! Be sanctified!
Everyone, we are gathered here to celebrate a glorious victory. It is a victory forged by each and every. We emerge victorious from another crisis to declare, our beloved Natlan is saved!
Woo! All right!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the night. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike them in their lair and wipe
Oh, man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instant. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy. But I must ask you to temper your ambitions. I will return victorious, for all of us.
It's kind of a shame that we can't join him with a final...
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already secured an enormous victory.
I guess if our lives are no longer at risk, things can...
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters...
When the time comes, I will gather everyone here now. Let us also remember, once the last dregs of the Abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them the grand funeral they... An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten.
If I may, let's have him...
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need. And that...
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like...
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds and rekindle your spirits, so that we may face what lies ahead with renewed vigor.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer and warrior. You remind me of the princess. Similarities in your approach are striking. I hope you will see her soon.
Hey, Auroran! How are the
Granny Sealolly's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one. I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though. That's a job for the young folks.
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I suspect they would find your comrades...
Right, because often they look like a bunch of intimidating thugs.
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental energy is...
Oh, right.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
You seem a little out of sorts. Are you just...
I guess I am. You know, when I just... I'm sorry.
Make it a large?
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Namely, my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not feeling a...
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch! Are you always gonna have that kind of power from now on?
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. I can't wield that power for any... Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name-bearers only. Correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, assuming all goes to plan, we've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major event. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own? You know, it's that mindset that distinguishes the heroes in every story. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in... But I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the speakers. I'll give you more details on the final battle, and then...
You did a great job, Kachina. Oh, you're much more confident now. Seems like winning the pilgrimage gave you a real boost.
I spoke to your mom and dad. They were singing your praises. They said the world's your oyster now. How are things at the People of the Springs base? There are some casualties, but the overall mood is very positive. I reckon they'll start rebuilding pretty soon.
Same situation for the Children of Echoes.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do it.
Let's hope that their sacrifice marks the beginning of a new age for Natlan. An age...
Unless you want to get punched in the face. What is it with you, Ahau? Why are you so incapable? The Collective of Plenty was the furthest from the Abyss's entry point, so they didn't have as many monsters to deal with. From what I hear, but it might have been a different story if Chaska hadn't gotten there when she did. That's good to hear.
I'll watch your back.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly! What's up?
Listen up. I have something really...
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her, but Okay, thank you for standing up for it. Oh, and please don't breathe a word of this to Mawika. I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power. But if she finds out that anyone else...
Got it. Mum's the...
Alright, that was the last major item on my to-do list. Now, since I've come all this way...
Go.
Don't worry, I said a drink.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict...
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Wait, hold on. You could hurt someone with that. Well, I'll be. The science of the canopy raised him tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will.
See this? I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name, but Mollypo. If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for... No need to...
I'll get my own...
Unless... Surely you don't mean Kiangozi?
That was fantastic. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Imagine me trying to schedule a wrestling session with you. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take... I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the sacred flame. And apparently it can change your...
Worried that you won't be able to beat...
Why would I be worried about that? Come on.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
For Natlan!
Look at the sky! It's getting brighter at last!
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to borrow my power. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price.
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it, and heroes are not afraid of dying.
No, a fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, countless innocent lives will be claimed in their stead. For only then can the price.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss. And it will certainly, as their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength and reach heights that
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade, and I do not have as much freedom to do as—
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Xbalanque stole my power.
That will not be a problem. Thank you.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out— Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you, and—
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the Travelers still need one by—
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that has long since been corrupt. If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. The battle we fought yesterday, we may one day— This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of a— But this time, with the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, not completely, but when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case, so the Lord of the Night— In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations, but I can promise that it will work reliably on you.
Whoa. Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon? What's her— What? You mean—
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, you can bet that—
Paimon wasn't that worried, but what will you do without me? Okay, well—
I greatly Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future, until the end of time. If you have any other questions, please ask away. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. The work of rebuilding is underway, and people are— The healing process, on the other hand, as the sun rises— As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. False sky. I think there's a lot of investigating to be done to understand what the fragments behind the sky are, and however, from what the Adventurers Guild tells me, neither the split sky phenomenon... My guess is that the Heavenly Principles wants them kept...
Oh, you should be fine. We did something much crazier back in Fontaine and we're still here.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, the line I'm going with for the masses. Meanwhile, we can look into it. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. That wasn't their souls we saw, but a snapshot of them in time. All the work of the ancient name engravers 500 years ago, who made their souls returned to the Night Kingdom long ago, and will have been reborn in Natland since, albeit in a different form. For all we know, they may have already... And so, even though we will never meet again, they will always be by our side. I think that gives another layer of meaning. As I've said, if you have... That wasn't their souls return... And so, I think that gives an... As I've said, if you have any other questions, we have a temporary alliance. But I can tell that saving Natlan...
Yeah, Paimon still doesn't get why saving Natlan would be so important to him in the first place. Unless he's just a good guy who wants to avoid another Conria. But somehow...
Now, as I've said, if you have any other questions...
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time, he is alone.
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death.
How do you know of this? I see.
Natlan still has a final battle to fight. And I too, for the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan's...